Thanks for joining us for another edition of The Small Business Show with Cheyenne Malone, exclusively on ASBN.com.
Hi, everyone. I'm Cheyenne Malone. Thank you so much for tuning in to another edition of The Small Business Show. According to Zipdo, it's projected that by 2026, the North American donut market will reach $9.7 billion. Yes, we're talking donuts here. And today, we're pleased to welcome the founder and owner at Sublime Doughnuts, Kamal Grant. Kamal has been featured in Atlanta News First, Bake Magazine, and so much more. We're glad to have you here, Kamal. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Okay, pressing question, I gotta say.
Okay.
What's your favorite donut?
Oh, donuts. I love them all. They're all my little babies. But I would say the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is my favorite one. That is somewhere here. I can't find it. But they're all delicious. S'mores, deep dark chocolate, Orange Dream Star, the Oreo, chocolate banana fritter. They're all delicious.
Yeah, I love the merch. It has me drooling over here. And the cookies, you're teasing us over here. Tell me about your journey, how you got into this. Did you always know that you were going to be a business owner and let alone donuts?
Well, not really a business owner. I always just loved the baking business and the baking industry. So since a kid, I always wanted to be a baker. So I joined the Navy and I baked in the Navy to earn money for college. Then after the Navy, I went to the Culinary Institute of America up in New York to learn baking and pastry arts there. And I was working for a big bakery, Flowers Baking Company after that. And I just wanted to create my own stuff. So the idea was really just to create stuff. And I was like, how can I create my own stuff? And if I would have got a job in Dunkin' Donuts Research Development Lab, I would be happy there. But I didn't get that job, so I was like, you know what, let me start my own donut shop where I can create my own fun, silly donuts, and voila, here we go.
And you started back in 2008?
2008.
Okay, how's it been? How do you feel owning your own business?
It's great. 2008, 15, this will be our 16th year coming up here in August, so 15 years going strong is really great. The city of Atlanta has always supported us. And nationally, we've always got a lot of great press nationally, so this is great being here. Just people enjoying the product and knowing they enjoy our donuts. That's what it's about, spreading donut love, so it's great.
What do you think is like the key to your success? Is it a combination of things, one or two things?
It's really about unique variety and high quality donuts. First, you got to make a good product because your product will tell the story outside of branding and advertising. People take your product, take it to others, and if they like it, they'll talk about it, they'll spread it to others, and they'll pass it around. So if you make a good product, that's always good. And then we make a good product, then we make a variety of great products. So you come to the donut shop, you can see all these delicious flavors. There's like 30-something flavors.
Wow.
So if you don't like chocolate, you can find something with strawberries. If you don't like strawberries, maybe you can find something with citrus, the Orange Dream Star. So it's just a lot of fun, different quality stuff that you can pick.
Is there a secret ingredient?
There is a secret ingredient. It's called love and hard work.
Oh, there you go.
Put a little love
I like it.
Mixed with hard work.
Yes.
Voila.
Okay. So much so that you've now expanded into the cookies, right?
Yes,
Magic Middles.
The future.
Tell us about these. These look good too.
This is the future. Magic Middles. Well, I really, I'm a kid of the 90s, and, getting in the baking and pastry arts is really because I just loved eating snacks and snack goods as a kid.
Who doesn't?
Magic Middles used to be a Keebler brand.
Okay.
They owned it from like 89 to 2001. They discontinued it. And I was thinking I wanted to do something else. And I was like, what did I really love as a kid? And I was just thinking about these Magic Middles. And I looked for the trademark. It was discontinued. So I went and bought the trademark and then worked for a couple years, to reverse engineer the cookies from my memory and finally got it perfect. And now we have Magic Middles.
I know.
So check us out.
I have to try one. Can I open one up and try one?
Yeah, open one up.
So,
it's a crispy cookie outside with chocolatey filling inside. It's delicious, delightful.
And is this like the Magic Middle
It
that
is
you described as a kid?
exactly like the Magic Middles, but better. It's got the little crisp cookies, so it's like a hard shell, but then it's got the chocolatey filling inside. So it's just yummy. And that's the idea, is to try to come out with this, but then also come out with more delicious flavors. So
Why cookies? Obviously, the donuts have done well. Was this just something that you had, I know obviously as a kid it inspired you, this type, but why cookies?
Cookies are great. Cookies are, it's sort of the gateway that can get into the grocery store. So I was thinking, how can I really break in to this grocery store? And it's very hard to launch a new product. But I was like, what if I launch an old product but make it new? So it's old and new, so it's got the best of both worlds. So that's really the idea of that.
I love that.
So yeah, I think the cookies is great. So hopefully this can launch. This will be the start of the Kamal's Kitchen brand in grocery stores.
Okay,
And you
I
can see a
love
whole
that.
bunch of different treats.
And then you're doing something different with the proceeds from these cookies, correct?
Yeah. We want to.
So
I mean,
good.
you know, women have supported me my whole life, so we want to give a portion of the proceeds to underserved women. So, you know, hopefully a portion of the proceeds can go to care.org, which helps
wow.
underserved women and underserved communities. So that's what it's
Speaking
about.
of that, any certain inspiration person in your life?
I mean, yeah, my mom, my grandma, my grandma in particular, she used to make a cookie that was similar to Magic Mills.
Okay.
Actually, growing up as a child, she would make like a shortbread cookie and stuff it with chocolate. And then when she passed away, I saw the Magic Mills in grocery stores. I was like, it's kind of similar. So yeah, so Magic Mills has been with me my whole life. So it's about spreading it out
I
to
love
the
that.
world.
I love that. So talk to me about any, challenges that maybe you faced, because obviously owning your own business is not always easy.
There's so many challenges. I mean, it's really, well, one, obviously good people are hard to find, but, and it's really about working with good people. So when you can find good people and working with them and really getting them to adopt your system and be brand ambassadors, because when you start up a business, you have all the ideas and you have all the love. And then when people come and work for you and work with you, you really need to express that to them and make them believe in the product and in the system. And so that's one of the challenges, obviously, with, the donut shop. But then, with this whole CPG world, getting with the cookies, so many challenges. Just trying to get out there and marketing. So that's really what we're at right now. Is just trying to let the world know so we can get people to buy the cookies. Because it's one thing to hopefully go to Walmart and for them to say, yes, we'll take the cookies and put it all on our store shelves. But if people don't go in Walmart and buy the cookies, then they're going to be like, yeah, we're never doing this again. So we got to not only get them to believe in and put the cookies on their store shelves, but then also when people go into Walmart, they can see the cookies, or at Target or Kroger, they can see the cookies and be like, you know what, I want that brand, I like that brand, I trust that brand. So it's this double world of marketing that we got to try to figure out. So yes.
And you have 2 locations in the Atlanta area. What's your goal?
The goal is really, just to be the best, highest quality donut shop in Atlanta, to be Atlanta's treasure. When people come to Atlanta, they can be like, you know what? I got to take you to Sublime Doughnuts. It's one of the greatest things in Atlanta.
All right.
So that's really the goal there. And then obviously the goal is to get these cookies nationwide, so everybody can have a Magic Middle, and then to make different flavors of Magic Middles and other baked good products, where you can go to all your local grocery stores and convenience stores and try some of my baked goods. So.
People watching that, want to get into a business of some sort, whether it's something like this, food, or something different, just a small business in general, what advice do you give?
Research. Do all your research. Create a business plan. They say, failure to plan is planning to fail. So you really have to create a solid plan. But if you do your research and you have a passion for it, you will figure out how to make it succeed. Every business can succeed because people like new things, and people like to invest in people with passion too. So if people see that you have a passion for whatever you're creating, people will go to that and be like, you know what, I believe this person, they're creating the best product. So yeah.
I imagine too, like you said, 2008, you said you've had your ups and downs and challenges. What keeps you going? What helps you push through?
I just love this industry. That's one thing about me. I love the baking industry since I got in it. I had to choose a random career when I was a kid and said, you know what, I want to be a baker. And I got into it. I was like, I love it. It's a lot of hard work, but I love the baking industry. I can read about the baking industry, go eat at other bakeries, and I just enjoy it. So just trying to create stuff and trying to put new stuff out there that other bakers can enjoy and other people can enjoy, making people happy. That's what it's about.
Awesome. Well, before we let you go, Kamal, any other final thoughts?
No, thank you for having me. This is great. Come if you're in the Atlanta area, come to Sublime Doughnuts. Check us out at Magic Middles. Follow me at Sublime Kamal so you can figure out all the new fun stuff I'm doing on Instagram and hopefully new fun projects.
How often are you changing these flavors? Do you have seasonal?
We just try to come up with new fun flavors like every day. So this is basically the core of the flavors you can see at the donut shop every day, but then we'll bring out new, fun, silly flavors as we think of it. It's about being creative and innovative.
Yes, I love it. I love it. All right, well, we will definitely come pay you a visit and taste some of the donuts. And these cookies were amazing, by the way. So, gosh, there goes my diet. Thanks so much, Kamal. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us for another edition of The Small Business Show with Cheyenne Malone, exclusively on ASBN.com.